Hey guys, what's going on? It's MajiinBae. Welcome back to the channel. I want to show you guys a fun deck. I know a lot of people like strategies like this. This is Dave Bo's take on the classic Puff Caps, Turbo Puff Caps archetype, the Hexcore Foundry decks. We haven't really seen these in a while. They used to be really popular with like Teemo, Ezreal back in the day, and then they kind of fell off after that. This is slightly newer take on the archetype, right? We have the Bandle City tools, things like Forge Chief, and Conchologist, I think, really do a lot to push the archetype forward. Obviously, Karina Mastermind was something of a newish addition. Newish, like I said, not new. It's been around for a bit. But things like Wallop, Chumpwump got sneak buffed. Like, the deck is not bad. I'm not going to tell you it's tier 1 or anything, but some archetypes, specifically Control or anything slower, really struggle against these Puff Cap style decks, because if you're constantly drawing cards or you have no way to actually close the game out, the buildup of Puff Caps from things like Peddler, Chumpwump, and Teemo hitting, combined with the additional draw for Hexcore Foundry and Insider Knowledge, once you get down to like 15 cards left in deck, planting 10 Puff Caps is pretty insane, especially when you're forcing your opponent to draw 2 to 3 cards a turn. So I'm just going to take the deck out for spin on Master's Ladder, and we'll see how it does. All right, Victor Seraphine Shadow Isles. Things we need to watch out for are stuff like Quietus. Teemo's not going to be as good here, likely just going to die immediately. So I think sending Teemo back and keeping something like Pokestick might be decent. We can clip a Pharaoh's Financier or a Kitty Cat, combine that with Puff Cap Peddler to start getting the Puff Caps going. I don't know. Our opponent is going to like... There's a bug. I got it. Our opponent is going to see Teemo, panic, and keep anything that kills Teemo, right? Hello. So I just don't want Teemo. Watch, this is gonna die. This is gonna get Vile Feasted, Unspeakable Horde, something. Mystic Shot. Okay, if I Conchologist in our opponent Vile Feast, that's bad. Let's just send in the Forge Chief, see what happens. I wonder if our opponent lets us go. Yeah. I'm gonna say I don't think so. So there's the removal we expected to see. I would rather mulligan more for things like Hexcore Foundry, Puff Cap Peddlers. I am slightly worried about a bar. We're not really like ready to deal with that. If we're giving our opponent lots of extra cards, but they play a landmark that lets them cast things, cast a lot of cards very cheaply, then we're gonna be in trouble.
Lyrics just aren't coming to me. Time to find a muse.
I'm gonna send in the both of these. Like, I doubt we'll see a block here. That's kind of bold. Okay, opponent does it anyway. It's fine with me. We'll get the flash bombs going. We have some damage on Seraphine. She'll eventually get taken care of. I'd rather bank the mana. I don't want to jam Heroic Refrain yet. I want to do it over the top of when my opponent is trying to do something. And then here we have an interesting pass. 6 mana on our opponent's side to R4. Pretty happy to just send it back. If I Puff Cap Peddler, I run the risk of it dying without like getting to accomplish anything. Wow. All right, just the turn 5 sputtering. I think I'll just kind of take the turn off. We'll just play like Chumpwump, develop the board a little bit, and then on the following turn, we'll go like Chumpwump and then possibly Otterpuss this turn, right? And then next turn with Puff Cap Peddler, we get to push a lot of pressure, especially because we have a really good open attack. So we have a good open attack into a good follow-up. If our opponent spends their removal to try to deal with our open attack, then we're able to, like I said, push a lot of pressure through with the Puff Cap Peddler and Puff Caps. Okay. Just gonna play the Otterpuss. You're in there. I'll take the one, man. I'm not worried about it. And like I said, we're just going to jam. Hexcore Foundry is such a good draw for us. Such a good draw. Anything that pushes our Puff Cap plan right now, 2 thumbs up. That was only 1, but you get the point.
Oh, you sound great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, this doesn't quite save Caitlyn, so I believe I'll just let her go. I'll let her go. I'll play the Peddler. We'll like double Mushroom Cloud, Prank, Pokestick Seraphine, like the whole shebang.
Oh, if mushroom mushrooms could talk.
If mushrooms could
Once,
talk.
am I right?
We'll start off with a prank. Okay. Quietus doesn't do anything if I don't let it do anything, so let's hit Vengeance.
They grow up so fast.
Do this. Okay, interesting. Sure, let's see what we draw. Seraphine at 6. Okay, we could take her out right now. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I could instead just develop Hexcore Foundry, and I kind of like... Oh, they can now Quietus this. Ooh, so I have to end the round. Because if I cast something and my opponent figures out they can just Quietus, we're screwed. I have to keep up Heroic Refrain. Okay, there's Flash Bomb 1. So now this Mystic Shot will kill Seraphine even if she levels. Unless they have, like, I don't know, another sputtering into some nonsense. Fan Club's pretty good. That's like a really strong card. It's not nearly as... It's not their best card, though. Their best card is absolutely just Bar. Like, at all points in this game, the best card for them is Back Alley Bar.
What matters is how you feel.
What matters is how you feel. Let's take out Seraphine. And then, if this gets threatened, I'll try to keep it alive if I can. If not, I'll just jam a couple spells, and we'll just Foundry. So let's see what our opponent does to this. They're at 9 puff caps now. Another Seraphine. Likely won't be able to kill this one. Like, I'd rather save the Get Excited to go face if I can. The good news is with one puff cap peddler like active, we're drawing into 2 cards a turn. We can hit another one. And if we do hit another one, we're in business. Let's do this. I'm hoping our opponent puts something on the stack. If they put something on the stack, I get to respond with Insider Knowledge, and it's going to make things really awkward for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will cause them to overdraw. Let's see if they fire something off. Because if they do, I'll respond with Heroic Refrain to try to keep Puffcat Peddler around. If not, I'm fine just taking the cards like this. Boop. Say goodbye to Victor. It's a free spell. Leveled Caitlyn's pretty sick.
Acorn, no chewing on the hex tag.
Prank. Ooh, okay. I think I'm okay with our opponent keeping Drum Solo. They're going to draw so many extra cards anyway. Let's make, like, flipping Seraphine cost a little bit more mana, right?
I aim to win, and
My aim is excellent.
Me miss?
Not by a long shot. So if Caitlyn hits, we win the game. Because she just shoots our opponent for 7. We've activated 7 puff caps. Well, oh man. 7 things, right? Puff caps and traps. Just gonna send in here. One of the weaknesses of the Shadow Isles variation is unless they cast Glorious Evolution, the deck struggles to just end the game on the spot.
That was great. Now let's really bring it.
Yeah. So like even if they flip Seraphine, which they're doing, even if they like play Bar and stuff, I have a board. It's gonna be hard for them to just kill me right now, right? The Targon one can like big cat you. The Bandle City one can kill you with Ezreal and stuff. Yeah. I think we got some value out of them though. 28 puff caps in the deck. I could just activate them all at once if I want to, or activate a bunch all at once. Which I think I might go for here. Yeah, oh my god. Yep. Digging for ways to heal, which with the Seraphine can be quite good. I really like the idea of just going, here's Karina, what are you going to do about it? I'm going to activate all the stuff.
Oh, they found me.
If our opponent puts something on the stack, boom, I have Get Excited. Yeah, but your Targon's probably not going to do it. Nice. We did get a little lucky with our puff cap placement. I think we were going to get there eventually anyway, especially since our opponent had to draw 2 cards a turn. But definitely got a little lucky by hitting a lot. A lot. All right, another Seraphine list. Like I said, this one a little bit more difficult because the deck is able to just like kind of turn it on with Ezreal and just kill us. I don't want any of these really. Okay. Forge Chief's a good start, especially since we have the attack token. We don't want to see double insider knowledge like in the opener. You want to get the setup stuff first. This is like your Teemo, your Puffcap Peddler. You want that stuff first. You need to be building up the Puffcaps, and then later you want to draw into inside knowledge so it can finish the job. Free 2 damage. Let's go. We also have no easy way to actually kill either of the champs. I think the plan is just like cast Foundry. Just cast Foundry, try to get there. Have like a really good Puffcap Peddler turn.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
I really shouldn't even Mystic Shot. I should just like attack with Forge Chief. But then that's just such an easy block for our opponent. I don't know. We're just in a bad spot. This is not what we want to see. Yeah, the deck is very capable of killing Forge Chief easily. So let's play the Foundry. Otterpuss Pokestick. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that like if we can find Puffcap Peddler with like the double pranks, we can do some work. These will keep our opponents like dinkers at bay, you know, like the stupid people like Financier, the small units that we don't really need to worry about. Don't keep us from worrying about that. I am just terrified of Back Alley Bar. Like the Vandal City one is really able to take advantage of it. Especially if I just keep giving them more cards. I will Pokestick here, I believe, if our opponent passes back one more time. Because I just want to draw into Peddler as fast as physically possible. Okay. Same deal. Like our other cards are just more valuable than Pokestick. And if Pokestick lets me get in 1 damage, that's fine. What am I going to look for off Concologist? Well, I mean, like, first of all, anything that lets me kill the champions, but there's not a lot, honestly. Okay, yeah, that's scary. Plant 2 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 8 doesn't seem very good, actually. Like, yeah, I am a like trap deck, but doesn't seem great. Instead, I'll just take the get excited. Burn against decks that can't really heal is pretty good, and like I said, it can help us kill a champion. Wall up, Peddler, Peddler. Oh damn. Yeah, I'll develop.
Get to work.
What with 9 cards? Maybe I should just open Insider. The problem is like if I open Insider Knowledge, our opponent just like dumps a couple of cards. There's like removal, and then next turn they just play Bar, and I'm like, ah, that's bad. Especially because I think we'll need it for like the big finish at the end.
So much to do.
Because we have zero traps in our opponent's deck. Oh yeah, I'll take 3 damage. I'm pretty happy about that.
Let's go, people.
Let's go, people. Now do I cast Insider Knowledge? Maybe just one of them? I think so. I think so, because I need the cards. Our opponent doesn't need the cards. They're sitting on 9, right? So, like, if they cast a removal spell or whatever, that's fine. It's just killing a 2/1 that already got damage in this turn. If they don't, they're burning cards, and then they still have to cast something after because, like, you're just going to burn more cards, right, with Hexcore Foundry. Boop. Ooh, you're gonna blow it up? That would be bad. Okay, landmark gone. Sure. How many cards do you have? 9? I can do this again. I mean, whatever, man. Right? Whatever works. Boop. I get to draw 3 cards. Opponent gets to draw 1. Just like the one they would draw. Or I get to draw 2 cards. Opponent doesn't. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, that's what we didn't want to see. Alright, find something that kills a landmark off Gongologist? Find Aftershock? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'll take Iterative.
Astounding curiosity.
Really sad that we haven't found like a peddler yet. But when we do, I'm ready. I'll develop Teemo this turn too. We're just gonna just play stuff. I don't know, just hope it gets there. The other option is like Pokestick. But I think I'll just Teemo, see what we get. Our opponent's at 15, and I do have 6 points of burn in hand. Which is not 15.
Got this from a side quest. Nothing like the great outdoors.
Opponent's still actually like at 10 of 10. Do I want to Pokestick the 2-1? Not particularly.
Yeah, an even bigger weapon.
So I won't. Let's take the turn, and I'm going to draw Peddler. Not quite. Not quite. Honestly, no reason not to pass priority. Like, I don't really know how our opponent's going to punish us for passing priority. The entire deck plays it like fast or burst speed. Unless they play like a Concologist and they hit something, right? Wallop. Sure, she gets stunned. Seraphine's at 6. She's going to flip. I gotta kill. I gotta kill her. As much as this sucks because I like need the cards. The third insider knowledge. Still without a single puff cap being put in my opponent's deck. Let's get rid of a Wallop. I know it's weird to not discard Prank first, but again, we're gonna need to find peddlers, and then when we do, we want to just go like bop 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 bop. And Wallop's really expensive. It's very mana intensive. We don't actually want a bunch of Wallops in our hand. Like we stop, I guess, Ezreal attacking, and that's it. That's the only thing we care about. And I already have one for that. Even another Foundry would be good. We're through half the deck, so yeah, we're likely to find one eventually, right? Opponents get 10 of 10. They have to play something, but I'm sure they will want to have many things they would like to play. Wonder at what point I just plant 5 flash bomb traps. Like, it's really not a good line, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
That's your plan?
Okay, Caitlyn, I'm working on it, all right? I'm thinking about it. I said I don't want to do it, but sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do. Don't make fun of me, please. Ooh, okay, well now that play looks even worse because a lot of it's just going to hit these guys, right? Let's respond with Insider Knowledge to try to burn another card for our opponent. I need the cards. Like, my cards in hand don't do anything. Doo-doo-doo. Dum 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 dum. Doo-doo-dum. What do I do if I draw Puffcat Peddler? I'll probably start with Concologist. And then if our opponent goes low on mana, then I deploy him. If not, I probably keep him for next turn for maximum Puffcat Peddling.
Examining the evidence.
Nice. 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 We like that. Yes, we do. Okay. I have 9 of 10. Opponent's chilling. Start with Concologist. Entrapment, pretty good. I think. Honestly, like, with our opponent having half of the stuff left, it's probably not the greatest thing on the planet. Our opponent's also, like, on a ton of one-ofs, so actually, I'm going to take Trail of Evidence. It's just easier to utilize with the Peddler.
The world's a big place.
Let's see all of it. Sure. You send it. I'll cash in this Wallop.
Watch and learn.
No. I will not. Pass prio. Okay, so I was gonna say this is looking like I open and then my stuff died. So maybe looking slightly less like an attack at all now. I think now it just looks like a Puffcat Petal. Then if our opponent does basically anything, or if they don't do anything, so pretty much no matter what, I'll just go like iterative improvement. Try to get a bunch of Puffcaps in there. Keep my opponent's Ezreals off the table just long enough for us not to die. That's the game plan. That is spooky. Our opponent very likely just has a Seraphine to deploy here. They've seen a lot of cards. All right, Subfumes. Let's start here.
They grow up so fast.
Okay, I was gonna say just in case we draw a spell that like does something. We didn't, but you never know. Do this. I can play the other one later. They flip. I pokey stick.
They don't know what they're up against.
0 mana pokey stick. Well, that's pretty good. A little bit more Puffcaps. Okay. Teemo. A little bit of Puffcaps. Let's go. My research. They're 13. Like, they're at 13. Only 15 cards left. So if I get this Peddler out and I get 15 Puffcaps out of him, which is going to be tough, then maybe we can make something happen. The problem is, like I said, we showed our opponent a lot of cards. Yeah, and it's a lot easier for them to just cobble together a win with like Seraphine. They play another Ezreal, we just die. At this point, they probably don't even need Ezreal because I'm tapped out. I have no mana. My board doesn't like hold up well to their kind of removal. They got a grip full of cards. Okay, didn't cast anything yet. That's good news, I think. Getting a little lucky with our Puffcaps yet again. Now we have a 3/3. Shout out Fix 'em Uppers. Is that what that card's called? Yep. Well, that's poopy, I would say. Less than ideal. Yikers. Teemo, please block. There's no way they can remove my 1/1, right? No shot with 9 cards in hand. Damn, I didn't see that coming. Unlucky. Let's get the Peddler out here.
There was a little fella asking for me.
So I like to just go like prank. Ooh. Okay, never mind. I didn't want to do that anyway. So now what I'm going to do is play Chump Wump. And I'm going to just... we're just going to go double Mushroom Cloud, next turn Karina, and just hope we don't die. It's possible, I guess. If it's Popsicle, it's possible. Someone wants to buy. Yeah, easy blocks. Easy blocks. Actually...
Excuse you.
I'd kind of like all my units to die. Because then, if my opponent kills this Otterpuss with the Ezreal Mystic Shot, I just won't play a unit. If I can help it. I'll just like go Mushroom Cloud, Mushroom Cloud. Foundry? I mean, we'll see. We'll see, right? I think we're just going to end up dying anyway. This is a new spell, so it's going to get doubled. Opponent should probably just throw it in my face. It's a nice casual 6 damage, right? Like, we're going to be at 8. If our opponent can't just kill us here, I'm going to be shocked. It doesn't have to be here, right? It could just be the second I pass priority next turn. Okay, decides to go after the Otterpuss. Mushroom Cloud, Mushroom Cloud. 18 of 14. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Sure. And like this is where insider knowledge would be really good, but we cast all 3 of them because our draw was poop. So like I think the rest of my deck is like a lot of units that I don't want to draw anymore. Right? I have like 2 Peddlers left, I have 2 Teemos left, 2 Caitlyns left, 2 Chump Wumps left. Like I don't want these cards. I want like Burn. Although I don't think we're going to survive to see another turn. Oh, man. Crank. Wow. Well, I don't think there's anything else for it. Let's see if we get lucky.
Oh, they found me.
With 3 spells that they need 2 more spells that target. Wallop. Probably only 1 more spell because they could go like Behold the Infinite, Wallop, and that's 4/6 damage. And then 1 more spell that targets Karina and we lose the game. A new spell. Looks like a spell to me. And it's not Wallop. And if our opponent finds Moon Silver here, that's just like 2 extra free damage. Yup. And that should do it. A little unfortunate for us. I think if we had a different draw, we could have gotten there. Like, I think if we found a Puffcat Peddler in the first half of the deck, this would have been a different game. Okay, I'm either like dead or not. Maybe just cast the cards. Can you not do it? Can you not kill me? Does this not target? What is it then? Okay, yeah, I was like, what are you thinking about? Just cast the cards. This just could be any spell now, and it's just gonna work. Oh my god, and Time Trick, and Hexite Crystal. Do you somehow die from drawing too many cards? No, okay. I don't know why you slow rolled me. Unfortunate, though. But that's definitely not a good matchup. Oh. Well, that sucks. Okay, no, yes, and yeah. Okay, we got a Puffcat Peddler, we have Caitlyn, we have like a real hand this time. Again, not the matchup I wanted to see, especially after losing to it. I want to see, like, feel the rush. Oh, look, Teemo.
2, 3, 4. Armed and ready.
Wow. And with that, we got more puff caps put in our opponent's deck with that Teemo attack than we did in, like, the first 9 turns of the last game. I'm just going to flood the board. Go time trick.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Rising Spell Force is cheeky, but I don't think it's good. Just gonna go boop, boop, boop.
Pot on the
Here,
tray.
deal with all these units, and then hopefully you won't have the removal for this guy. And I'll be able to get some value out of it. Sure. It's fine. I still get in 2 damage. And Caitlyn is still alive. So our opponent's gonna have to remove that later. 2 damage is a lot easier for this deck to come up with than 3, though. But I'm pretty happy with that exchange. I could just Foundry now. And I think now that our opponent did that, though, I'll just play Puffcat Pillar.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'm hoping they didn't hit a unit to play. Yeah, because then this open attack gets really, really good.
Look out!
I get to attack with Puffcat Peddler as well. Okay, that's Mystic Shot at Caitlyn. Okay, awesome. I get to keep Puffcat Peddler. I deal some damage. We love that.
My research!
Probably just play Conchologist and maybe Hexcore Foundry. I want the cards to start really churning, right? You know what? I could start with Time Trick. See if I can find a second Puffcat Peddler. Kind of like Otterpuss.
There they
Gives me a
go.
body. Lets me be annoying with pranks. See if we can hit like a removal spell. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I want to hit Group Shot really bad, but making Bar cost 8 is so good for us. And here's the Foundry. We got a couple Puff Caps. 10. It's not a lot, but our opponent's at 13. And I have, like, the tools to keep pushing damage, right? I got an active Foundry. I got a little bit of Burn. I got a Puffcat Peddler going. He's about to die, but that's not important. Like, with the Group Shot plus the Victor spell, they're going to take him out. Now, I think I'm just going to Mystic Shot my opponent's face twice. I'm gonna get my Puffcat value. I'm gonna get it. I want to put the pressure on before our opponent gets to like actually play a bar and use their superior mana advantage. Oh man, that sucks. It also levels Seraphine, which sucks. Shouldn't have to explain to you why that sucks. Purple Berry Shake, yeah.
Wondrous discoveries await below.
Might let me get in for some damage here, which is important because we have Get Excited, a little bit of damage,
Looking for a hero.
and then opponent at 9. We got 16 Puff Caps in the deck. We could try to turbo some out with like Insider Knowledge. Oh, that's good. Okay, first up, Forge Chief.
Let's get to work.
It was gonna be an open attack until I drew Puffcat Peddler, I think. Oh, that's gross. Okay, let's just do this.
You're not a hero.
Uh-huh, I'll take my mana.
Keep it up.
Oh dear.
I didn't want to like play Peddler into the Fan Club President card. Now do I want to do that? Maybe I do. Yeah, because they have to like kill him right now. They do have Victor
Three.
spell 3. which will do the job, but I think I'm just going to go like, boom, eat some puff caps, boom, eat some puff caps. I get to draw some cards. We got a little bit of burn. Foundry, Conchologist, okay. There we go, there we go. There we go, let's go. We need 2 more. We're hitting a little lucky on our puff caps. We're hitting a lot of lucky, actually. We have like slightly less than 1. It's gross.
Light, stage, amp. All right, let's jam.
Yeah. It is likely that we will hit slightly under 1 puff cap per opponent draw, and they're hitting more than that. Ah! 1 more. Okay, sure. As long as it's not like life gain. Which it absolutely can be. There's a lot of cards that gain life for Fan Club President. And when you get to double it up with Seraphine, it gets really bad. Really bad for me. I'm gonna take counterfeit copies. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna take counterfeit copies, and I'm gonna counterfeitly copy Get Excited. It's gonna go like Foundry. This should take up Wallop, probably. Counterfeit copies is such a weird card to like hit with this prank. Okay, that's what they decide. Oh, they get to double prank. Gross. Okay, yeah, that's sad. 3 exact copy. Wow. Okay, I should have just cast this first then, because now I'm shuffling in 3 exact copies of 5 cost Get Excited, if I even want to anymore. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I thought about it, and I decided that I do. Opponent with still 2 Fan Club President cards in hand. That's one of them. Or it's the Seraphine card, actually. No, it's the Fan Club President card. Bellows Breath. Okay, yeah. Ouch. Pushing that damage, I respect it. Wow, that's a lot of damage, actually. That does let me use Wallop to, like, threaten to kill Seraphine, which is kind of sick, actually. It also means that one of the Fan Club President cards does not heal anything. Yo. Sorry, Caitlyn.
I aim to win, and my aim is excellent.
Okay, opponents in Get Excited range. We think that's the problem, right? It looks like the opponents in Get Excited range. Now they can't let Caitlyn hit them. If Caitlyn hits them, they die. She just hits her 2 damage, goes straight to the face. However, outside of, I was gonna say doubling removal spells, which they could do incredibly easily. I'm hoping to just see their Fan Club President card, the second one, because if they just cast it, I just kill them. Just double checking to make sure they haven't actually cast it and I'm stupid. They have not. Cool. They did play 2 Fan Club Presidents, right? 1.
That's your plan?
No. They only played 1? I'm just stupid? Why did I think they played 2? Was I thinking of the last game? Are the YouTube comments just yelling at me about how dumb I am? It appears to be the case. Huh. No. 1, 2. Okay, they definitely did play 2. I thought I was losing my mind for a second.
Scoping the area.
Did my opponent rage quit? Are they thinking? No, I think they just left. I think they dipped. They're like, damn, dude. These dumb puff cap players ruining my ladder experience. I'm stoked to get that win in that matchup. That matchup sucks.
Say, a satisfactory outcome.
Indubitably, Caitlyn. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for coming by. I will say, definitely can get some games in Masters with the puff cap deck. Is it tier 1? No, I don't think so. But I think it's pretty good. I think it's a little better than people would expect. So if you're looking to try something before the season resets, maybe give puff caps a shot. All right, thank you guys so much for coming. I'll see you next time.